Alright, we got Sedgehun. I think Vesper this time. Going to
Crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely a pick to leave for your opponent. And Spotyus going in with Zawan, who I guess like Zawan, I would say has like an okay matchup against Vesper. Not like a winning one, but like.
If you wanna go Zawan, it might be better to leave Vesper open than Pistol.
Yes.
Because Pistol kinda... I don't wanna call it a counter matchup. Oh wait, what's Sedgehun doing? Oh, he messed up the opening. Oh no, he messed up the opening. Like, his third sword opened the gate for the rifle, but it was meant to capture those two villages in the center.
Oh.
This really delays his econ. Wait, does he even get yoinked maybe? Oh, he gets yoinked too.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
This is really bad, like... You know, Vesper is strong, but if you get destroyed in the opening, COs don't matter much.
Yeah, that's definitely true, and I mean, I guess maybe there was a plan for the rifle, but not really. I don't, unless this rifle like one-shots the enemy commander, I don't see it being like that much of a golden
No,
bullet.
the rifle wasn't even sped up because it had to hit that turn, so... It had to hit the gate that turn, so actually it wasn't sped up at all.
Oh, well it's just like, yeah, that's not good at all. I guess like the only difference is it got to reloads, but that's not really a particularly big advantage. And yeah, like Nair Sedgehun's down economy. Doing an okay job cleaning up this top right. But
It's not too horrible because you can only have 2 swords with your CO. So even if you do the yoink, that sword was capping something else that turn anyway. Otherwise, like, the game would have been over immediately. That's funny. Like, because of the way the map is, a yoink from the CO side specifically doesn't, like, insta-win the way it would, like, maybe on another map. And Sedgehun is still Vesper. Okay, I mean, like, Vesper is Vesper.
yeah, and 80% groove. Oh, actually, more after this. So
Groove charges so quickly on this map.
yeah, there's a lot of like early aggression from both players, right? Like, there's a lot of like interplay between the commander and the sword early. Lots of knocking down villages and stuff. So
Yeah.
if you like having a lot of groove early on, then this is a good map for you.
Yeah, that's another reason why Wolfar is so scary here.
Very true.
Like, some people think that, oh, if you charge fast, you don't need groove as much. But like, yeah, Wolfar charges quite fast, but also the faster he gets groove, the more it does, because his groove wants few things on the board. So he actually loves it when he can charge super quickly. What? Free Knight?
Okay, I guess he just wants to slow his opponent's knight down.
Dies to the Harpy though. You gave up 1 full knight for half a knight. It's not...
Now this rifle's gonna get a lot of damage, yeah. Picks up a sword immediately. Ooh, is that... I don't know if that was a crit, but it was definitely a lot of damage on that mage.
I don't agree with it though. Because Vesper can pick up that knight. Like, there's no reason. You pick up Sedgehun's knight and then yours doesn't die, and that's really good. Now yours dies too, but you've also damaged the mage. Like, it's still good, but it's less good, I think.
Yeah, although I guess now the Harpy can be a bit more annoying, and like there isn't a good option to like heal or capture these villages.
Well, mage heals, so Harpy.
But
the Harpy
easier, yeah.
got a full knight anyway. That was great. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's still a big lead for Spotyus. And again, Zawan, not a weak CO by any means. Like, yes, is Vesper better? Yes, it is. But Zawan is amazing.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what he does.
That's a tier 2 groove. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, was that the free hit again?
Maybe that was the play actually, to like trade a bunch of units on the right hand side just to build Groove even faster. Because that tier 2 did so much damage.
Wait, one of the vines could have been on top of the knight and it would have died actually. It was still massive, but like, wow, it could have. How is Sedgehun hanging all his knights?
Welcome to the darkness.
Okay, ooh, Smoke Shroud. That is not what you want to have to do with a Smoke Shroud.
No, not at all. Not at all. Usually you want to get a big attack here, like you just throw it down to kind of survive. Nah. This is really bad.
Yeah.
Sedgehun is getting destroyed with Vesper somehow.
And actually, yeah, like this is one of the few times where like, or like a few examples of why like Zawan is like really good in this matchup, where other commanders aren't, is these vines are now just doing a bunch of damage. Oh no, wait, they don't hit stuff in smoke. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean,
Me neither. I didn't know that either. I thought the stuff are supposed to take damage in smoke. They're only supposed to be untargetable, but this doesn't target. It's AoE.
right.
How about this Zawan into Vesper? No, I thought it was a good matchup.
I mean, the vines are still really annoying to deal with, and you can still use them to
Sure.
wall stuff outside of smoke. But yeah, like,
But you're supposed to take damage in smoke, like effect damage. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. Also, that mage got to kill that harpy. Rifle could have set up a crit on that mage. Like last turn, instead of moving where it moved. Like Spotyus' rifle, because he exposed his harpy, and only that, yeah, he
yeah,
could have moved back instead of forward. Like his rifle was below that village on the road.
yeah,
Yeah, it could have just moved, stayed where it was and reloaded, or moved one to the right, and like got a big crit on either the mage or the pike. Not that it matters much. Yeah, that HQ is falling. I was just mad because of that small thing when I was watching this live.
I don't actually. Well, Mage is gonna die either way, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah, that stronghold's very dead. There's no Vesper Groove to save it this turn.
Resigns.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
even if you had Vesper Groove here, you only survive 1-2 more turns. Spotyus was getting a massive lead in the opening and then getting a bunch of free hits on knights with his harpies. You can't let your opponent get away with this.
yeah, and I think you were talking about like the scuffle on the right, like probably not like the best like optimal for value like gold wise, but I think all of those like, exchanges meant that that tier 2 came out hyper fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just like was like, oh, I'm just gonna do all of the damage to all of your army now, and yeah, just pushed an
And take your
advantage.
HQ in a few turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, even though like those vines weren't doing damage to stuff in smoke, which I think everybody was like, surely that's how that works, right? I feel like a lot of like issues with Vesper is just small interactions like that where no, maybe like she should actually just consistently take some damage and smoke from area effect, and that would actually help
I mean,
balance
she
her a
takes
lot.
damage from witches and like. Wait, does she take damage from Koji bombs in smoke? I'm
Yeah.
certain she does, but
And I think knockback stuff works, and I think frog pull works. It's very
Yeah.
inconsistent.
yeah, the only things I've seen not work are like Lytra Groove, which you'd expect to work since frogs work, but Lytra doesn't. And then Greenfinger damage for some reason. Every other damage works, right? Like Dark Mercia damage works for sure.
Yeah, twins
Koji
works.
works. Twins, yeah. Pistol works. You can't start it in one of the smoked units, but you can start it in like a village or one of your own units or any of Vesper's units that's not in smoke. And then it goes through the smoke, right? If I remember correctly.
I think so.
Yeah, damage is supposed to... Whatever. Okay, so like Green Figure is like a very common pick. Just don't leave Vesper open. Just don't do it. Even though, this time Spotyus got away with it. Because Sedgehun did not get away with playing like some really suspicious moves. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Also,
Oh, no, let's
Spotyus?
let's go into game 3 though, because I think we talked
Oh,
about.
give me a second, because you said like ultra fast groove. Actually, Spotyus grooved first, even though his groove was like tier 2,
Yeah.
250, like 50 groove more expensive. Yeah, he also was much faster in charging. Yeah, just the final comment. Yeah, let's go into game 3.